it? Chickenpox.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure you just cancel it out.
Yep, you're exactly right.
And good luck with the kid there, Dor.
He'll be fine.
All
He's
right.
young. He's strong. Strong like bull.
This is cool, Sean. It does sound like a desirable ROM, and I do say that I've tested it out for one day.
Yeah, one day.
I missed my fresh.
Dude, what was my nickname before I got on my UI? The Romaholic.
Yeah.
Because I was constantly, and I don't even know how long I've been on this ROM. Months.
I know. That's
Months, dude.
quite amazing.
There's everything I want is in this ROM.
Wow. Did they make it for the Galaxy Note?
I'm
I
sure
guarantee
it will
if
be.
they don't, they will, because that phone is getting even more popular.
Yeah. I knew it. I'm really happy that phone's getting popular. Cool. Thank you, Sean.
All right.
Let's just go around. Dor, do you have anything else?
I just loaded my UI back on my phone today. I will say the thing I forgot that I really liked was the unbelievable power in the default browser they use. It blows the normal browser away.
Really?
But it's still a portable mobile browser.
Huh.
Okay. First app I want to talk about here on this peer section of this ending part where I already said apps. It's called Ricky Carmichael's Motocross, and it's by 2XL Games. I have a habit of playing motocross games ever since Intellivision had motocross and Excite-a-Bike and
You're thinking about NES.
yeah, I know. But I will say this is quite different than every other motocross game I've played on Android, period, for a couple reasons. One, looks good physics, and it's from behind the rider view. Most of the time it's a side view or a 3/4 back view. This is you're literally straight behind the rider. Number two, online challenge mode and practice. So when you start the game, you start to play, you literally are playing against another live opponent. So that's cool. It's almost an RPG-esque style system. When you start out, you can't jump super far. You can't do a lot of tricks in the air. You don't have a lot of control of the bike when you're in the air to actually like move sideways. And as you progress through the game and as you get better, you attribute points that you can put towards different abilities and bike abilities. Like it's harder for you to crash. You jump further, you hang in the air longer. You can do all these things that slightly enhance your bike rider that give you that extra bit to tweak out, a better performance. Of course, you can change the outfit, which I don't ever change the outfit on the game, but But I'll say fun, looks really good. I want to say it's 99 cents if I'm not mistaken, Steve.
Wow, so cheap.
I know.
He got tossed on that one. I'm watching the video. He got tossed on one of these. The guy fell off his bike. Yeah, this is like, definitely a different point of view than Excite Bike. This is really cool.
Yeah.
And it runs good. Like it would run good on my Evo, you think?
I can tell you on my Droid X, which is less powerful than yours, Steve, it ran butter.
Wow.
Perfectly fine. On 3G, I don't think I even tried to do an online race, but at home on Wi-Fi, I did it, and the game itself ran good, and the opponent at least appeared to run perfectly smooth.
Well, last question. How do you control? Do you have to tilt the phone, or is there buttons?
You can change it. Default accelerator is a button, and bounce the bike is a button. And then you tilt left and right, forward and backwards.
Gotcha. Awesome, man. Very cool.
Yeah, I definitely like it a lot. The next app, this is the last app. I am not going to take a sample of it and bring it to the show, a audio clip, because that would, you guys, I don't know if you'd invite me back on the show too quick. I got this app from the Podnutz forums, podnutz.com/forums. If you don't know about them, I mean, how much more do I got to talk about it? I don't know. But a guy in there, Digital, posted this, and of course, I kind of visit the forums every day. So I saw this app and I immediately picked up on it. It's called Sleep Talk Recorder. Basically, you put the phone near you when you're asleep. You can set a bunch of default settings in it to where it will only record like at a maximum a certain length of time at a time, and it will only start to record when it starts hearing a word or a sound.
Oh, I don't want to use this. This is freaky.
Wait a minute. This ain't the best part, Steve. I'm telling you right now. And then if you go to...
Let me guess. This user submitted? Is there user submitted?
Yes, there is.
No way!
Yes, there is. So if you follow that forum posting... I'm sorry, I'm trying to do it now. He posted a direct link. sleeptalkrecorder.com. If you go there, you can hear other people's experiences and you can vote on them.
This guy writes, OMG, it's full of cheese. That's one of his things he said in his dream. Wow, that's hilarious. I would definitely do it just to hear other people's. I'm afraid what would happen and I kept it on in my room.
Something tells me I'm going to hear the word bacon.
I know it. No, what scares me is like, what if there's like a ghost or an intruder talking, and I hear that, and then I wake up and have no recollection of it. Like, you know what I mean? It's like that was what would freak me out, like Paranormal Activity.
I'm coming to get you, Steve.
Wow, this is cool, man. Good app. Who brought this one?
His name is Digital in the Podnutz forums. Hats off, Digital. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Digital.
And I lied, Steve. I got one more. Right now, the website looks down, so I really can't post a link to it. OwnCloud, OWNCLOUD. If you don't trust Dropbox, Box, MSN, any of those services, OwnCloud, OWNCLOUD.org. You go there, you download a zip file, you unpack the zip file, you go to a web server, either DoorGeek.com like I did or whatever one you own, upload the folder, access that folder in a web browser. It will just ask you for a username, password, bang. You're done. That's the entire setup. Now at OwnCloud, you can also download a syncing client to your Android device, and you can then access that storage and share stuff up and down to storage you own. Is there a 2 gig limit? Is there a 5 gig limit? Is there a 100 gig limit on my account? I could upload a terabyte through this thing if I wanted to.
You know who just released that? Pogo Plug. Today I got an email about it. I think it's called OwnCloud. I think it's called Own or something. It has the word own in it. That's weird.
They might have bought it.
Oh.
Because this one's been around for a little bit. Not long, but I have a Pogo Plug. And technically speaking, I'm limited by the amount of the storage, by how many drives I can plug up to my device.
Yeah.
And I can only access it through their website, my.pogoplug.com. With OwnCloud, I access it through my server. So the company behind it can disappear, yet I can still get all my stuff and do whatever I want to do.
Gotcha. Neat, man. Very cool. When the site comes back up, we'll check it out.
Yep, and if you need any help setting it up, seriously, I'm not trying to sound dumb. Anybody, just shoot me an email, doorgeek@gmail.com, or call me. I've said my phone number on a couple shows now, so I'm not going to say it again. And I'll be happy to help you set it up. It's literally seconds.
It's nice of you, man.
I'm going to do what I can, man. Like you said on Art of Podcasting.
Yeah, cool. I meant it. That's why you got to listen to that show, too. See, we're throwing all these teasers out here, creating some mysteries. Speaking of mysteries, let me make an... Oh, wait, Russ, do you have anything else before we do emails and voicemails?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
This was an announcement I wanted to make at the beginning of the show, but didn't. For those of you who have not listened to the latest episode of Podnutz Daily, number 350, or Podnutz, the Do-It-Yourself Computer Repair Podcast, number 72, they are both an identical show. And in there I talk about the future of Podnutz. And basically the gist of it is, it comes down to this. I'm just going to lay it out there. that I'm going to be selling the Podnutz network. Now, this show, Android App Addicts and Linux for the Rest of Us, are going to probably come off the network and go onto their own websites, because these are 2 shows that I want to continue doing. But all the computer repair stuff, the heart of Podnutz, the stuff that it was created from, all that I want to keep in one site under Podnutz, and hopefully have somebody else who has more passion for computer repair than I used to have it. But since I've been out of the business, that's just been waning, and I don't want the network to fizzle or anything. I want it to keep going strong. So that's all going to stay under Podnutz, and hopefully we'll have somebody else running it who wants to take it to the next level. My goal is to find somebody who has the passion, drive, and ability to take it to the next level. Otherwise, they won't even be considered by me as a candidate. So I wouldn't worry about the network. If anything, I really expect it to get better. So go check out those shows and listen to my spiel. You'll understand. And I spent a lot of time on that cast to make sure that it said exactly what I wanted to say. So go over there. And so you might be hearing a few changes, but listeners of this show and Linux for the Rest of Us, you're probably not even going to have to change your feed. I mean, it's all done through FeedBurner, so you might not even know anything has changed. But that is the deal, and I wanted to just give you the news so you're in the loop. That being said, if you're all not in a state of shock right now, return your undivided attention to the show, and we're going to do emails and voicemails.
Well, just super quick, if I can say, thank you for doing this with class, Steve.
Oh, no, thank you, Dor. No problem. I'm glad you feel that way. Spent a lot of time thinking about the best way to do this, and if you listen to that show, you'll realize why I'm doing it this way. And yeah, no, I appreciate it, man. Like I said, I got so much joy out of this network knowing that it was helping people. And I want that to continue. I don't want that to stop. But I want somebody else to take the torch and carry it on. So that's the goal.
Yep.
Okay. Let's do some emails. No voicemails. This one's from Dave. He says, hey guys, 2 decent apps here. On episode 80, you were considering an app that would make any app easily landscape. The app I use is called Display Orienter. It works perfectly with Road Ninja. Hey, remember that, guys? Remember we were trying It works. He says it works perfectly with Road Ninja. Wow. Has adjustable icon transparency and size, optional screen location, can hide or show icons, makes my phone show everything in landscape when mounted in the car on his Bridge MTM.
Huh.
This is
called Display Orienter.
Display Orienter. Dave is the creator of the Bridge MTM.
Okay.
And he goes on to say, Ticker, Tikr, a simple slideshow of any series of photos from Flickr. That's pretty cool. Take any subject, for example, barns or landscape or mountains, and the screen will randomly and endlessly roll all the Flickr pics that fit that description. Wow, that's a really good idea, actually. Works equally well with Wi-Fi connection or 3G. Super simple to use, decent resolution, but hopefully developer will update with improved res and some slideshow adjustment features. That's from Dave. Very cool. Thank you very much, Dave. Appreciate the email. 2 good apps. Next one is from Anthony. Now, this is a whole email discussion, so why did I mark this to be read? Oh, this is Sean had actually answered Anthony. He was asking a My UI question. Well, Sean answered him, and then he continues by saying, thanks for answering my question on the last episode of AAA. I guess my next question is how to back up my Motorola Atrix from AT&T because it is already rooted with wireless tether working, which took me a long time to figure out before I ROMmed it to my UI in case I need to go back. If I do need to go back, what will be the steps to do so, and can you read this on the air? Nope, we can't read it on the air. Oh, wait, too late. I just did. Anyway, I'm being goofy. Sean, what is the answer to this? Or Dor or Russ?
As far as backing up my UI in case he has to go back?
Looks like he wants to
He's already on my UI, right?
Yeah. How to